Hello, and welcome to Two Andrews, One Barbell. I'm Andrew.
I'm Andrew, and we are joined today by the lovely.
No, Joe.
Nojo isn't his actual name.
Yeah, okay, sorry. Back to business now.
Nojo isn't his actual name though.
No,
It's just
not.
Nojo Fitness on Instagram.
Yeah.
So why is it Nojo, and what's your actual
Well,
name?
what is his actual name, first and
Okay,
foremost?
so my actual name, you're gonna repeat after me, yeah?
Yeah.
So Chukwu Nonso,
Chukwu Nonso
Jedediah,
Chinye.
Chukwu Ebuke, Chinye. Yeah.
You actually did
That's
pretty
my
well.
name.
Don't ask me to do this. And Nojo Fitness, what's that about?
Yeah, so me and Ngoka Lifts,
Yeah.
Joshua, we went to secondary school together.
Okay.
And we started a fitness account. So it was not so Joshua. Then he kind of stopped posting, so I kind of like took over. Couldn't be asked to change the name, made it my thing. So
I like it. It
bit
works.
iconic.
Piggybacked off his fame.
Yeah, basically, like,
Fair.
he has claims to like 50% of everything.
Yeah, I do that with Andrew as well. So
A little bit of truth behind every joke.
yeah.
Oh, very good. So we're not in our usual setting, obviously. This is our Airbnb. We're over for the Arnold Sports Festival.
Yeah. We
listen
had a
to-
fan contact us asking could we handle them at the Arnold's. Her name's Listis or like Fitztis or something.
Eva
and-
Sele or something.
Yeah, Fibonacci or something. And
Anyway, we handled her. I think she got like a world record total or something.
something like that. Or like a Euro record squat as well. 245.
I don't know. Don't
Whatever.
remember.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was fine. A bit of a waste of time, really, but whatever. We're out of it now. So we got the lovely Nonso on. We're in our Airbnb. We're going to have to do this a little bit funky because we're not with our usual setup. So excuse us if there's any weirdness. But
Excuse Andrew if there's any weirdness. We're going to be fine on either side.
Normal one.
I mean, in terms of the recording, okay?
Yeah,
We're going to have to split it up. We don't have our usual cameras.
be fine.
We normally have a few cameras around, a whole camera crew, really. But
Yeah.
this time
Makeup
we're doing,
and shit.
yeah, we're doing it on the fly.
Yeah.
So, where do we begin?
Where do we begin?
Um,
I don't want to, we do not want to do an interview style podcast when
Okay.
guests are on, okay?
Okay.
But just give us something, right? Just set the scene for the listeners or the watchers that don't know you, okay? Who are you and what's going on in your life right now?
I hate that question. I hate when I get asked, "Who are you?" How the hell do you answer, "Who are you?" Right? So let me give you a more specific question. Just how did you get into lifting? Right?
Okay,
That's the easier one to answer.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
who are you? All right, let's deal with it.
So obviously we had lockdown. I was
That's when we started.
no, I didn't.
Okay.
I started doing runs then. So I used to do 10Ks. This is a like
he wasn't
not
a-
many people know this. I used to run a 10K in 59 minutes, and like I used to run 10Ks like every day, consistent, either 10 or 5K every day in lockdown. Came out of lockdown,
impressive.
was like, let's get in the gym. I got like really skinny.
Yeah.
I was like 80 something kilos. Like it was.
Bro, that was me
Is
after
it?
training for 4 years.
So got in the gym. It was mainly I only did deadlifts, did bench, chilling, and then it was actually all in one summer. I went from my first ever deadlift was 180, then I got 200, then 220. Then that summer I went from 220 to 300 in one summer holiday. Like I came in
Every week, it was up
like
and up and
literally
up.
came in every week, PB. And then I was like, yeah, I love this.
Yeah,
Just got
I
into it.
must be good at this.
Literally.
Yeah.
I'm going to start doing another sport.
Bro, imagine your first summer that you start lifting.
Pulling 300.
I think my first summer when I started lifting, I deadlifted maybe 80.
Like not 180. 80?
You sure?
Man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's
There was, because basically in the lead up to this, we put up like a question box to get people
Yeah.
to ask questions to you. And a common question was like, when did you realize you were good at lifting or like stronger than your peers, or you could be very like successful within powerlifting? Hey, you just turned 19 or something.
Yeah,
didn't you?
so I hit 300 when I was 16, and I think, do you know what? I didn't think it was that impressive.
Yeah.
I did, basically, it was, because at the time, in my mind, like, the way it worked was, Gymshark was, like, a powerlifting federation. I didn't know they weren't. So I just heard that Nathaniel Messiah had a record of,
Yeah.
like, was it 295 kg dead or something?
Yeah,
300 kg deadlift he hit. So I was like, in my mind, I had to do that. So when I did that, I was like, yeah, I'm so cool. Like, I'm really
You're the
cool.
man.
Yeah, I'm the man.
Well,
but I didn't know I was,
deadlifting 316.
but I didn't know,
is
like,
it?
comparatively, like, powerlifting. I didn't know how
Yeah,
strong I
what it
was.
was.
Yeah.
So that maybe just bridges us onto another question, because something was, please bring back the Messiah call-out videos. So I have no idea what this is about. Can you please shed some light on this situation?
Okay, so obviously in my younger days,
Yeah, younger days. How old are we talking here?
we're gonna say 14.
Yeah, okay.
It might have been
okay,
16,
okay.
but we're gonna say 14.
Well, so what, like 2 years ago?
When I started, because obviously what I did was the deadlift. I looked up Black Boy deadlift and found the Messiah.
Black Boy
comes up,
deadlift?
The fact, he said it
Can't
himself.
say
He
I've
was
fixed
like,
that one myself.
he said it himself. He
It's
was
not
just
recent.
known as the Black Boy who deadlifted a lot, innit? So obviously I started like catching up to him.
Yeah.
So I would like always tag him like, oh, I'm stronger than you. I kept like, oh, it was just so oh my! It came off in such a childish way. I was like,
Yeah.
like I wanted him to recognize the fact that I was
Yeah.
stronger than him in the deadlift. Firstly, he was probably lighter than me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Secondly, it was just there was no need. There was no need. And I don't actually know what I would have wanted him to say because I think I said to him, like, I don't know if you've seen like I deadlift a lot. Like I think I deadlift more than you. It's like, okay, like what was he meant? It was so embarrassing.
When you're a kid like that, though, you don't know any better. You have this ego that needs to be. Yeah.
What age is that?
He's about the same age, isn't he? He's maybe a year or two older.
He's old. He's an old man now.
It's
got one more
it's
year
funny
in
though
juniors.
because you guys are like peers now.
Yeah,
like,
he's
you
got
know
one more
each
year in juniors though.
other. Okay.
I'm just
Next
I'm
year,
just
so
getting
he's
used
And
to it.
does he like ever? Have you guys talked about this? Where
He just laughed.
and what has he said?
He just laughed.
Yeah.
He finds it so funny. But he just said that it's as even though I acted like that, when I actually saw him, obviously I'd matured a lot and I didn't come off very fanboyish, so there was a certain level of respect he had for me and like the dynamic shifted.
Okay. And now you're the big dog. Now he knows you
Yeah,
do
he's the
more than
fanboy.
that.
Is what you're saying.
100%.
You heard it
he's
here,
the
Nathaniel.
fanboy.
If
I'll
you
be
hear
giving
this,
him
or if you hear any bit of
autographs.
this,
We're gonna have to
he
have
just
Nathaniel
said.
on to clap back now. Very good. Okay.
So Nathaniel's a fan. So
We have a whole list of questions here. We were thinking,
Okay.
what are some questions we can ask that can get you cancelled, get you in trouble?
That's great.
We have some nice normal ones as well. So we'll maybe sort of jab, left hook. We'll give you some normal ones and then throw a curveball in there.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
well, we were on the plane over, and the first question was, do you even fit in airplane seats? Like if you fly Ryanair.
All my days, I've actually got a really interesting story about this. On my
It's
way
the best
to where was Euros?
one. The latest one,
yeah,
Budapest.
Budapest, yes. On my way there, I was in a seat. Firstly, I struggle to sit down for really long periods of times. I get like shooting back pains.
Okay.
I don't know what it is. Like, cool. I was on the way there. Me and Josh and we booked the seats so the middle seat was empty.
Yeah.
Some guy came, he saw us, he was like, I'm not sitting there. He was like, I can't do this. So luckily, we got the whole aisle to ourselves.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there, I'm like cramped out of my mind, fall asleep.
Yeah.
I had, no, it's not an aneurysm. What? I had like,
Whoa.
no, not no.
I don't know what else you can have in your sleep. An aneurysm, you die. So,
Like,
I don't know.
I just
Like
started,
a seizure, like a fit,
seizure
like, really?
in the thing. I think it was from how cramped I was. Like in this, I just had like a. Josh was like, he was like shaking me, like I was like. He was
And
like,
were you
"What's it?"
still asleep?
I was conscious of the fact I was shaking, but I couldn't do anything to stop it. It was really
petrifying. In
it was
a plane as
scary,
well.
It was just such a scary experience. So yeah.
How long did that last? How'd you get out of it? What does that say?
It was like, do you know, Josh is so bad. He gave up. He did it for like a minute, and he made he put back on his movie. Then I kind of went back into sleep. Then I woke up. I was like, what the hell have I just experienced?
Yeah.
So I think that's a really weird plane experience. But it's always tight when we now get the extra leg room.
How tall are you?
6'3".
Same, I'm like 6'1".
When you walked in, you were like above. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, man, it's fucking weird, man. I don't know. I got so tall recently.
That's all recently.
Oh wait, actually, I was saying to the lads, we left this morning,
Yeah.
and I stepped out of Airbnb. A screw was like jammed into my Air Force. Obviously, Air Force are like 3 inches of height. If that was you, hold that shit up,
Yeah.
man. Tetanus shot inbound.
Yeah. Would have been game over.
Game over.
Yeah.
No more
listless
footsies.
girl.
No more playing footsies under the table when we're recording the podcast. Not with them bloody feet, huh?
You had to lick them clean. Anyway, moving swiftly on. Get to some of the
sake.
real questions. I want to know more about this guy.
Okay,
How much time do we have? This is going down. Okay, we're 10 minutes in.
I heard your diet was pretty weird. So
Heard it through the grapevine. Someone was
Define
saying,
weird.
McDonald's.
what do you eat in a day?
Okay, yeah, fair.
Tell us what you eat in a day.
So I made a TikTok on this, and people were shocked because I was like, I'm gonna make a TikTok. I'm gonna be brutally honest. So I had a cheesecake for breakfast, like, and I was on. Do you know what it is?
Yeah,
I was not gonna lie. I was not gonna lie.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
It was in the fridge.
So since I've started, I can't do diet. I'm sorry. I've got an attachment to frozen food. Slapping in the air fryer. I do, and I just can't not do it. So
Chicken nuggets.
What's the go-to?
chicken nuggets, and I'm gonna tell you, this is like 5 chicken nuggets, 2 chicken strips, 3 chicken wings, and they've got to be spicy.
Okay. All of them.
Yeah,
Everything is spicy.
Yeah, a breadsteak. You won't know what that is.
What is that?
It's like a chicken burger, but it's just not. But it's nice.
But it's
like a
bread.
massive chicken nugget. Okay.
And
Cool.
it's chicken inside.
Yeah.
Or it says it's chicken.
Yeah. I don't want to know what's inside. I don't need to know that.
Remember there was that scandal with Tesco? I don't know if you had it
giblets.
over here.
Oh.
The Tesco back in Ireland was selling horse meat.
Horse meat, yeah, they had
Did
it,
you
yeah.
guys have that as well?
And they had
What a time.
skyrocket in it selling. People loved it.
You loved it.
Only if it was frozen
It was
and
6
bread in
chicken
there.
nuggets,
It had
3
to be
chicken breast
frozen.
strips.
Iceland, 3 for £10. I'm telling you. I get the chips as well. So my diet is horrendous, yeah. But I've been good with it. So I'm at uni. So obviously it's expensive. So I do meal prep. So my lunch is good. It's my dinner that's horrible.
30
I
chicken
bulk
nuggets.
cooked the chicken nuggets. I don't know exactly what it was.
So in terms of role models, examples, my diet is
That's
really
hilarious.
bad.
How many calories?
Do you know what it is? I can't eat in the mornings. I'll throw up. So I'm on like 2.8, 3-ish. And I'm sitting at like 118, 117. My weight fluctuates really badly though. So like last week I was 117. No, last week I was 123.
Yeah.
But then
big boy.
4 days later I was 117.
Whoa.
So like it's really drastic.
Well,
As
as a
salt in them
percentage,
chicken
I like
nuggets.
I dry out very quick.
as a percentage of your body weight, like
Yeah.
compared to like a
it's
50
little
kilo
bit more
person,
reasonable.
you know,
Yeah, it does
they're going to
fluctuate.
fluctuate a few kilos.
Yeah.
So
I was the first thought that came to my mind is maybe the tracking is inaccurate, but I suppose you just scan the barcode of the chicken
Yeah,
nuggets. and
I-
it's-
it's pretty
there's-
I did it and then now I don't. So I've remembered
eyeball
it.
it.
But
2.83k.
because I'll just eat my meal prep for lunch and then that.
What is your meal prep?
So it'll either be like a pasta bake, mac and cheese, spaghetti and bolognese,
Okay.
chicken and rice, just
good.
simples.
good.
That is what and I'll have my vegetables then. I'm
Oh, I
good.
like
then.
that.
I'm good
Okay,
then.
excellent.
Nice.
See, he's grown up. When did you start doing that? Eating vegetables.
What? Do you know, so I have uni with a roommate. I
Yeah.
fight him because I'm like, I don't want the vegetables.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, he's telling me,
need
he's
the
like, bro, you
vegetables."
need them. Like, you can, like, what's
Oh,
wrong
to
with
grow
you?
big
Did
and
you not
strong,
say
man.
your uni room was just a single bed?
What?
When we were talking before this, you said your uni room was just like
Oh,
a single
stop.
bed.
He's trying to say you sleep with your friend. All right? Okay, forget this guy.
Why did that fly over my head?
The real question is, what do you go to uni for?
I do bioengineering at university.
Okay.
Isn't that what you did?
I did biomedical science.
Like 3
Yeah,
months.
we're twinning.
Yeah, 2 years, man. Give me some credit at least.
Yeah, so I'm
Yeah.
first year.
How are you finding that?
Yeah, it's something.
It's
It's something. It's
What
happening.
is this? It's not the worst. I'm interested in it, so it's not the worst. But balancing it and moving about and like doing like the social media and stuff, it's not easy. But I think I stay on top of it.
Okay.
I like that. That's interesting. What made you go down that path? What made you choose that?
Well, it was either that or be a doctor.
Why are they your only 2 choices?
My parents are just like, listen,
Fair
you're either
enough.
going to do engineering, you're going to be a doctor. So I was like,
Yes.
okay, let me
Okay,
look
I'll
at the
do
options.
engineering.
And then engineering and then bioengineering. Like if I did go down that, I would like study like paraplegics is the word? Like people with cut off limbs and like
amputees.
designing like mainly sports products. Like I'm really interested in like the sprinters who like have their legs cut off and like those things.
Yeah. Unreal.
Designing those.
See?
Very cool.
The more you
Spoken
know.
some,
I'm intellectual.
Powerlifting specific amputee equipment.
There you go.
I actually did like
His
a
thesis,
coursework on that. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, like a knee sleeve type thing, but it's like the leg.
Oh, as in you put the knee sleeve on, but now you have a foot as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
No, I'm not joking. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. I did like full
laugh.
research into it.
There's nothing funny about that.
We were saying, you know, when you go into like Boots, is that
Yeah.
okay? Boots, and they have the knee sleeves for just like sore knees. We should do like a squat battle by Boots. And just have
In
like
the
knee
Ray-Ban.
sleeves,
Boots versus A7
ankle,
rigor.
foot.
I like that. I like that. Right. So since your like nutrition and stuff like that is a little bit,
Yeah.
how you going? Okay, touch and go. Do you ever find that limits you within your training? I suppose your numbers say otherwise, but
Do you know what it is? I think not, but I think it's really bad. Like, I'm really bad with it. Like my coach, James Adcock, if you guys don't know, it's constant battle to just be better.
Yeah.
Like that SBD. So my best SBD today was the
Yeah.
320, 192.5, 370.
Yeah.
I think I told you I had
Pretty good.
0 calories that day before I went in, and it's like. He would be like to me, like, what is, like, why do you do this? Why do you do this? I actually had a conversation in Nando's before in here.
Yeah.
I was telling Nathaniel and Joey, you've got to you've got to, like, have grit. You've got to limit yourself in some way so that you're just better. I'm
train in
telling you.
suboptimal conditions so
Fucking
that
Russell,
just-
or
yeah,
just-
I've seen Russ do that where he
Yeah.
trains on like the shitty plates and he's like, I'm gonna train on the worst conditions so that it makes me better. That's you, bro.
it's the way it works.
You like are nerfing yourself because you know it'd be too easy otherwise.
But no, I've started taking cyclic dextrin in the morning if I train in the mornings, and I definitely do feel a difference. When I am serious with my and actually try for a SBD day, I definitely do feel like more energized, more of a difference. So when I need to be, like, I'm not a joke man.
when you need to be switched on, you're switched on. Because you're saying as well, you don't take like pre-workout or anything.
No, so I've just never needed to. Like,
No
I don't know.
caffeine at all.
Yeah.
No. I mean, on week 4s, so that's like the heaviest session. I'll take a Monster, but that's it. At comp, I think I had at Worlds I had 2 Monsters. I was it.
You were wired.
Didn't sleep for 2 days.
I was awake, just eyes red, But now
You
it's
hit a
just,
world record, didn't you?
I've never been a pre. I did take the MyProtein, that one. I took it for my last session.
No,
You
you
didn't
didn't like it.
It was good. It was just too strong.
You felt too,
I felt like
yeah.
it was almost like
the beta
I was,
calorie,
I was losing too much like concentration underneath the bar.
Interesting.
So most I'll do is a Monster. I don't know how you take pre every session.
Yeah, I'll take like 350
Is your heart just
milligrams every
not
day.
just?
I don't know, man. It just keeps me going. I feel supercharged every day. It keeps me focused, keeps me working. I don't know. I'm probably like 400 milligrams in today.
Is it?
Yeah, 2 of those C4 things.
Fair enough.
Yeah, has to be done. So have you faced like any challenges in your training then? Have you faced any setbacks, or you just show up every day and then you just add weight to the bar?
Any pain, injuries?
Yeah.
So
Any setback? What is like the hardest thing that you face within your training?
first Worlds I went to Turkey.
Yeah.
Third squat it was 250.
Yeah.
Just
I saw that.
as my friends love to call it, I did a slut drop. And I just hit the hole. I didn't come
The
up.
bag spotter was like, "Bro, you gone?"
Yeah,
He was like, "No, no, no."
I spoke to my physio after. It was like, what did she use? Not a tear,
back
but
up.
like a partial tear in my hip flexor.
Okay.
So then after that, I benched. I was in like a lot of pain, but I firmed it. I was like warmed up for dead. I remember I did 70, and it went again. I was like, I can't deadlift. And I went out. I remember I went outside in Turkey. I went to the pool. I went far.
Yeah.
I was with my friend, and I was low-key tearing up. I was like, bro, like I've made such like call-outs on Insta. Oh, I'm gonna deadlift world record. I can't do this. Like it hurts so much. And he had no. His name's Tarish. He had no sympathy. He was like, bro, stop being a bitch. He was like, because I went to a boarding school for secondary. They paid for us to go out there. He was like, we haven't come all this way. They haven't paid for you to bomb out and not like do it. He was like, stop being a bitch. I was like, all right, cool. I was like, all right.
That's all you needed to hear.
What did you pull?
330.
Was that a
ended
world
up,
record?
Yeah, it ended up not hurting after 70. It was
That's
really,
crazy. That was all you needed to hear.
Exactly.
You locked in.
Besides that, I haven't actually had any major injuries. No, after that, I made a switch to low bar as well. So
Okay.
I think it's been smooth. But I have Nathan. He loves to remind me that you can get injured at any point, and he loves to scare me. He's like, you gonna overshoot? Are you sure? Are you sure you're gonna overshoot? You're gonna be out for 8
like
weeks.
Yeah, it keeps you on the straight and narrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys do that to listers, don't you?
But I think she actually got like a world record or something. So
Something
maybe,
like that.
Maybe it works.
So the overshooting works. That's what I'm hearing.
She stopped overshooting and then
That's a good
you
point.
know, world record total. But
That's a good point.
like first time going 9 for 9.
Liz is in the room, by the way. She's seething behind the camera. You might see the steam like floating across the lens. What are your biggest icks in the gym?
Pet peeves.
So
Anything that pisses you off, anything that makes you uncomfortable, anything that you see and you don't like.
one big thing is people like become very like cliquey people in the gym.
Yeah.
And someone new will come, and unless they're undeniably strong, the people won't like regard them.
Interesting,
And-
now.
For the piece, I'm not gonna say where. I'm just gonna say
I'm not naming any names.
I've heard that in certain gyms, like Josh, he's gone there. He's had like fine experiences, but then other people have gone there and they're not strong
If
and
you're
like
not strong enough,
just
then
not
you're not
respected.
cool.
Yeah,
then.
that is a
Yeah.
big thing. Other thing is, it's not anyone's fault, but for me, I hate blood, like in general.
Okay.
So bleeding on the bar, it just it happened at so I trained at Crave. I couldn't use a bar. I hate it so much.
Yeah.
Not that it's there for it, but I just hate blood on the like it's just.
And have you ever cut yourself in the gym? Like, did you ever tear your hands or did you ever cut
First
your shin?
time last week, yeah, I tore my callus.
Yeah.
Then my friend, we were arguing about the vegetables, and he accidentally cut my hand. I still got the cut there,
Whoa.
so,
Come
but
on,
it's
preying
not
on your
affecting
downfall.
me. But it's not affecting me.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anything else?
You know what is sick? When someone cuts their shins on the bar and you look at the bar and their skin, like you can see what they've grated off their leg.
His hair's still on it.
That's so nasty.
Put him off anything ever. Like,
Good.
that's happened on this
Good. Bro, I'm gonna put all my
You've delicate enough, man. Chill.
I won't go
man,
near the
Junior
bar.
World, man. I'm literally blood sacrifice on that bar. So it's gonna piss off. Oh, that was a joke. I didn't know anything like that.
Is there any more icks?
I like
guess
I like
just-
the other one though.
Which one?
That you're being inclusive. For
Yeah, you
people.
don't like people being excluded.
Yeah, like. I don't know, especially at Crayford, whenever someone new comes, sometimes I think I'm a bit too, like, I love to just, I'd love to know, have you got Insta, what's your numbers, what you doing today, like, I love to just, I don't know.
So
I
you can
just feel-
size them up and then know that you're strong, and then they're gonna call out video if they're any better than you. You're
I'm
tagging
in
them
the
in your
gym,
videos.
you did this, I do this.
The Gym Reaper.
Posting PBs, and you're like,
Yes.
I actually had a little phase when I did that.
yeah.
But I only did, like, I DM'd the person, I'm going to do this, by the way, is this cool? And then I do it, so.
He's going to do it with you next.
You're going to get a DM tonight, is it?
You posted PBs. Like,
Bro, he's gonna do it
It's
to me
alright
at Worlds,
if I
man.
triple this and
Bro, he's
post
gonna do that at Worlds fucking in the space of 5 minutes.
Other things I probably related to that is arrogance. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, I feel like if you're strong, you know you're strong. That's cool. But I feel like there's a certain like way to carry yourself. Like, you can be humble with it. When people are just like over the top, like, oh, I'm the shit. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's too much.
In fairness, that was one of the things that I said to you after we got to meet in person. I was like, this guy is actually one of the loveliest people that you'll ever meet. We have to get him on the podcast. So, in fairness, you're doing well with that one. At least you're practicing what you preach.
And I think that's because we probably have this expectancy or stereotype of people who are really strong to be arrogant, an inflated self-worth kind of thing.
I actually hate talking about like my achievements out, like with my friends that like they'll meet someone who'll be like, oh, you know, he's the strongest 18-year-old, and I know, I'll just be like, no, I'll be like, they're joking, it's a joke. I just hate, I just one of those people, I hate talking about myself.
Yeah.
Like,
Except for when you were like 16 years old, you love to, you love to let people know. Oh, I like that. That's good. I was stressed about this time. We've 5 minutes. We've 5 minutes. Rapid fire 5 questions before we take
I'm ready.
switch over. Okay.
Okay.
oh god.
You can't ask that one.
What?
Sorry, I'll just show you that one there. We'll not ask that one. Quick.
We'll talk about that after.
It's too long. There's too much. It's not enough for 5 minutes. This one will cut out of that. Anyway, do you have any like superstitions or good luck things that you do before competing? Do you have anything that you go to over and over again? Like good look underwear, good look socks.
During prep, I'll create like a playlist, and I'll have a certain song for each lift, and I listen to that lift. I listen to that song if I'm going for a PB in the gym, on a certain lift, and I'll listen to that song again on the day for that lift, but only that song.
Interesting. So you keep it like sacred almost.
And
So you don't go back to
my gym bro logic is if I PB listen to this song, it's just gonna transfer through.
Yeah, I like that. I'm actually
Honestly,
Is
man,
it?
you're starting to associate the success of like succeeding or achieving a PB with that
The
song.
song is just
So then you start to hear that song, now you're feeling that successful.
just you're ready.
He
Those
studies
emotions and shit.
psychology, so he's trying to. Yeah, he's trying to flex.
Actually, I used to have a pre-deadlift like thing as well, but it kind of just went away. I used to like put my arms out.
Oh yeah.
To get
Do it
me in the
again.
thing.
Reenact it, please.
It's like it'd be like that.
Yeah.
And I don't know where it
Bro,
came
I'm gonna
from.
try that one next.
Were you guys at? Well, did you see that guy? Oh, I don't know where he was from. He had like a whole setup. Like
There's a few.
He'd start doing like a whole
Delaney?
dance.
We shook that leading into Worlds. I have to do the Delaney dance for something.
After final dead, you're gonna hit the griddy across.
Bro, I need to go to salsa classes or something so I can do Delaney's.
You grab Gaston by the hand and you're like, okay.
So what's Green FN? Why are all the kids saying Green FN now? What the fuck does that mean?
Well, if to my knowledge,
Yeah.
it's just like if you do something slick,
Yeah.
it's just like it's just Peter Griffin like fade away. It's just Green, FN.
FN.
I think it either stands for Green Fortnite or Green Fuck Nigga. I don't know if can I.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Can't use that one. Delete, take that out of my bio.
We just can't say it. Right? Yeah, you're allowed.
Yeah, it's just like it's a slick thing.
Yeah, okay.
But if you're asking it, you're too old. You'd get
Okay,
off
yeah.
TikTok.
Man, are we there now?
I'm just.
Facebook.
we at that,
Facebook.
Facebook, tapping your leg.
I just
Uncle.
say that word, man.
Okay,
Anyway.
so the first one Andrew wanted to ask was, do you think you would beat us two in a fight?
Okay. Do you know what it is? I get.
He didn't-
No.
Look,
I'm
he
ready.
didn't
I'm
even laugh.
ready.
He didn't even
You
laugh.
know why?
He was thinking this on
Okay,
the way
I
over.
need to.
In case we tried to do what his friends did.
Fight?
Are we fucking or are we fighting?
What's
Okay.
he mean? He's thinking of fighting us off. He'd be like, no!
Okay.
I need ground. Okay, is it fist fight? Is it wrestling? Like what we do?
Okay, let's say we lock this
Lock
door
the
right
door,
now. And
And you have to,
no
you
rules.
have to get out.
someone's dying. Okay,
Someone's dying.
either you kill both of us or you're gone.
Okay. So can we be honest about your height?
Yeah.
No. Wait. No. I want to talk logistics here. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So you're what? How tall are you?
Like 5'9".
5'9". You're a very light 105. You're sub 100. Yeah.
I'm like 103.
Okay, cool.
Bang, bang. Can we be honest about your height and you're like
30
90 kilos?
seconds. 30 seconds.
So my first thing if the room's locked, I'm gonna plead with Andrew. I'm gonna say, listen, let's be men.
Yeah, let's be civilized about
Civilized. Just wait.
yeah.
We can fight.
Yeah.
After I'm gonna take you
this.
out.
Yeah, and let's end the guard. And then what's happening?
I'm triangle chokehold, like prime Conor McGregor, John Jones. I'm locking you up.
Yeah.
No,
What's with the leg up?
realistically, no.
You-
If you're both coming at me,
2-on-1.
I reckon I'll do real damage though.
Yeah.
I
think so.
I think, yeah. We're
The reason
no
I
one's
asked
coming
is
out
because I
unscathed.
thought you would. You would. You know.
What? Can we judge on something? You mentioned prime Conor McGregor. Maybe a lot of people don't know. You are actually Irish. Well, not Irish, but there's a bit of Irish heritage in there.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, beans have been spilled. I'm actually I'm getting deported tonight.
There's blue lights inside.
Yeah, I am. So I was born. My parents came from Nigeria.
Yeah.
They moved to Ireland. They had my older sister, my older brother, and me. I stayed there for like a couple years.
Yeah.
I think I did like 1 or 2 years in school there. Came over here. I said to Andrew, I'm putting on the green and white next year.
Wait till I'm done and I'm gone. And then he can have, well, I'm actually half Scottish, so I can get my my Scottish
Scotland
passport. Yeah, and then
Does
we'll...
Scotland have a team?
GP, bro.
Oh, my geography's horrendous. I can't.
So, yeah, Dad, we were actually born in the same hospital.
Yeah, we were twins.
That's mad.
We're destined
Yeah,
to meet again.
That's actually quite
in
cool.
120s in Malta.
Yeah.
So I'm curious now. You said you have older brother and older sister.
Yeah.
Are they athletic?
Uh, uh, my sister's gonna. I've got.
They're
to
going to be
say,
listening.
Okay, I've got to say, my sister got me into the gym.
Okay.
She
Excellent.
in lockdown, she got me running and into the gym. So she goes gym. My older brother, not really. He's more like a footballer, all of that. I'm like the only like strength athlete
Okay.
in the family.
Do you think they'd have potential if they did start in the gym, like or like properly train for
My
powerlifting?
sister, yeah. Do you know what it is? My brother eats like me, but he's like skin and bones. Not in. He's you know he's but he's.
He'll be listening.
I don't. Nah, maybe.
Yeah.
No, I'm the best in my family ever. To live.
But then that kind of bridges onto the question of like genetics in general. Like, do you think that you just have like exceptional genetics?
Yeah, so obviously you're gonna get DMs asking you, oh, like, can I be like the? And I'm honest, innit? I'll be like, yeah, but no, like not in an arrogant way, but like I do. I'm not dumb. That 220 to 300 in one summer, the genetics
normal.
is But I don't actually know. I don't know if it's strength or level. I don't actually know what it is about
that
me.
makes you so good.
But just something.
If you
We were only talking about this recently. It's like that's a very good point to bring up. You don't know if it's like what is it about your genetics? Is it the leverages? Is it the strength output?
Is it
your
the
fibers,
muscle? Yeah, fast twitch, slow twitch, type 1, type 2.
A lot of people. No one believes this. You can actually look it up.
Yeah.
I'm fast twitch. I ran 100 meters in 11 seconds flat last year.
I believe it. To be honest, I believe
110. Popped my hamstring at the end, but it's but 11 flat. Like I feel like I've got a lot of fast twitch muscles, so that could be the reason.
And like this is another one that we've touched on a couple of times. We touched on it with Lysis. Did you always have like a belief that you could be like exceptional, or no matter like what you did, you knew that you would be good?
Yeah. So I used to play rugby.
Yeah.
There was only 2 of us got to academy, so I'd played for an academy Harlequins. So I've always known, like especially in sports, that I'm above average.
Yeah,
like
there's something about
like
you.
I know that if I can like put my mind to it, I genuinely believe there's nothing like I couldn't do. Like I actually stopped rugby. They told me to choose between powerlifting and rugby because I couldn't train for both. So I was just like looking at projection. I was just falling in love with powerlifting. I was like, I can see myself definitely
being really
so
at the top.
I do think not in an arrogant way, but anything I put mind to, I do think I can be the best.
And when did you first when can you first remember like fostering that belief? Has it like always been from like a young age, or is it?
You said your parents said you can either be a doctor or an engineer.
Yeah.
Right. Do you think do your parents make you believe that you can do these things?
My mum for sure. My mum she's like, don't let anyone tell you can't do it. Like you can do whatever. She was there, so she came to my first turkey and she front row screaming, "You can do it on the live stream. You can hear it. You can do it. You can do it." You were speaking about that afterwards.
I was talking to your mum.
So they've definitely fostered that like mindset in me for sure. Yeah.
So overall, what do you think makes you as strong as you are, or what do you think gives you all this potential? Like you're to wrap it in a big ball.
Do you know what it is? It's actually I spoke about this with James and he was like, it's I don't have a mind blank now. You speak it into fruition. So anytime I go in the gym, or comp, I'm gonna PB. In my mind, I've already done the lift before I've done the lift. Like if I'm going for it, I know I can do it like 100% without a shadow of a doubt. Like there's no doubt in my mind. So I feel like having that mentality just changes everything. And obviously, not everyone's gonna be able to like 100% trust in themselves all the time. Like I feel like I'm quite like unshakable in that regard. Like, so at Worlds, for example, on my opener and squat, 275, piss easy, but I at the top I like fell forward, like I ran forward. Coaches come to me, oh, like, are you okay? I'm like, bro, let's go up. Like I'm not phased at all. So I just feel like it's that like almost like a killer mindset. You just gotta like be unbreakable.
I like that. But then to bridge on from that, is there ever any time where you do get like nervous or anxious leading into a competition? Do you ever face that? Say if you're coming into your first World Championships, did you face any nerves, any doubts?
Yeah, but that was more like I put it on myself. It was so Hamza was I've never been in a battle or anything like that, and I was in 105s, obviously moved up to 120s. I wanted to stay 105s to face him, I didn't.
Yeah.
But that competition where Euros, the last one, I was not like I don't know the word tingly, but like I was feeling the type of way because I wanted to beat him. But it was more like I'm nervous, just like I
Fine.
need to beat him. Like I was just like, I know I have the potential to do this. This is the last chance to do it. Just let me do it. So yeah, but there is times in training I will be like, if you go for my chat with James, the amount of times I won't send my channel, but I'm gonna quit this sport. It's like, I was like,
Man,
is it?
the amount of times that we've said
I was
that,
like,
yeah.
bro, I can't do this no more.
Yeah.
This is just like, why is nothing moving?
Yeah.
I'm tired. Let's just stop.
I feel
I'll
like
still be there the next day.
every
course,
powerlifter has
of
gone
course.
through phases of
Yeah,
saying
it's
that.
just he's really good. He like send me a lot of stuff on like psychology, and he'll be like, you're obviously gonna go through phases. That's very like up and downy.
Yeah.
Obviously, people say powerlifting's a lonely sport. There's a lot of stuff you got to overcome yourself. Obviously, surround yourself with positive people, but
Yeah.
a lot of stuff you got to like mentally just be there yourself and be like, I've got to get through this, and like trust in yourself and believe in yourself.
Huge.
What's your
What did I say to you recently? Was I saying bodybuilding looks real good? Like, accessories are easy, man.
Do you know what it is? I could.
bodybuilding looks real good. You, I don't know.
wow.
Nah, that was a harsh one. Yeah, you look great.
Yeah,
Very
no,
good.
that was good. That was good.
I could never do that though. The diet. That's
No chicken nuggets for that one. Nah. What's your biggest insecurity? Because you're this like you're super strong. You're this kid who just
God.
seems everything you touch turns to gold. What's your biggest insecurity? It's a tough one.
Oh my days! This is actually funny. I didn't know this until like 4 days ago.
Yeah.
Well, I actually did know this, but I was just chilling with my friends, and then like we make fat jokes all the time. But then like 2 of my friends have never made a fat joke about me,
Yeah.
and they called me fat, and I was like, damn,
It
I'm
stung
a
a
fat
little bit.
120. I was like,
Stung.
I need to lose some kilos.
Fuck, if he's a fat 120 man,
Do you know this as well? It's because I'll go to the shoots and like, obviously Ronnie shoots for us and he'll be like, oh yeah, not so like, let's go, let's do some posing.
Yeah.
Joey comes in, I'm like, bro, like.
bro, you're telling me I'm at these shoots now and I'm going, are you kidding me? I am the body positive recruit of this whole fucking thing.
You need to let that go. When you told me that,
I'm the plus size
We
model that
accept
they
plus
brought
size
in, bro.
models, you
The
know.
plus size model
My
that they brought
protein
in,
accepts
bro.
all shapes and sizes.
Oh.
We've Joey Shaw and we have Andrew Blackwood.
Honestly, man, like after the first one, I was like, is this for me, man? Do I need to just lose 20 kilos or something? But that's actually somewhat reassuring to hear that you thought the same thing, except maybe
you're not
stoked my
particularly fat,
insecurities
like,
a bit more.
But on that regard as well, another thing with that is imposter syndrome. Like obviously we start getting invited to all this stuff. It's like, I don't know if I feel like I should be there. It's like, oh, have I got enough followers? Like, am I doing enough? Like, sometimes it's like, it's a bit nerve-wracking. That's why, that leading into the other thing, I always like to make sure, like, everyone feels included where I am. Like, you talk to people, make them feel like, just, like, reassured.
I like that. That is insightful and reassuring for me.
Bro, we go to these events, we're dropping
I know, bro, I'm just, where's Nonso? Please. It's the only guy who'll talk to me.
And they're like, oh, look, Nonso brought his friend again. You're like sucking your thumb in the car.
Bro, when was the last time you got invited to these things?
Yeah.
Nah, we need to get you posted. No, that'll happen. It's coming.
Wait, so here's a question that I had written down. I don't know if it's gonna make sense to you at all. But if you were my coach or if you were me, right, what would you do to bring me towards like an 800 total? And then I'll extend the question to a 900 total. Okay, because I think your answer is gonna be different for that. So I'm totaling right now. My last total was like 737.5.
Sub max, or what?
At the time it was max, like eye popping.
Okay.
Shit and sigma shit, you know, everything.
Have you ever shot yourself in training or on the platform? Sorry to cut across.
Yes. Actually, I shot myself just before I came here.
That 330. I swear to you, after that 330, because obviously I wanted to pull around the hip flexor. Got to the top.
So you shit yourself.
Bro, I had to throw them out. Before award ceremony, they were looking for me. They were GB coach was running around like, where's Nonso? I was in the toilet. I was like, okay.
Give us that anti-doping people. You don't have to do.
I had to get my friends to run up to the room, get another pair, come down. It was bad. But besides that, no.
Wow.
Yeah. Fair play. Fair play for admitting that.
Yeah.
Respect.
God,
Sorry, you were at 800 kilo total, and then a 900.
So first thing you're doing, you're taking time up. We're not thinking about a comp for a while. Reevaluating. Well, first thing when is this releasing?
In probably 2 weeks.
Okay, me, Nathan and James launching coaching brand.
Nice.
Elevate Powerlifting.
Amazing.
We're launching on Sunday.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So obviously they've been giving me
First of all, sign up with Elevate.
So they've been giving me like scenarios and all that. So analyze what your last comp was. I'll look through your lifts and all that, see what went wrong, speak to you, get like a broader picture. Obviously pick up like if it's depth, all that kind of stuff. Kind of run different types of like training styles. So like run a block like this, but like that. Test at the end, not necessarily 1 rep maxes, but test, see what works, and just repeat. I've noticed a lot of like lifters or coaches, they like to switch up a lot. Like they'll see someone do something, then you see like a whole trend of people start like Nathaniel started doing RDLs. Everyone started they drop secondary deads. It's RDLs instead, but Nathaniel does it because it worked for him. Like it was consistent. Like so, just find whatever works for you. Rinse and repeat until it doesn't, and then change what's not working. Like I've noticed, James. Obviously, every lift is different, but James did that with me. We rinse and repeat until we something wasn't working. Just tweaked it. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Get to 800, 900. You're moving up a weight class.
Yeah. Oh, that's a great answer.
Yeah,
Yeah, perfect answer.
One of the questions that we got asked in the question box for you is, would you go up to 120 plus at any stage? If say you absolutely rinse everyone at 120 for 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, would you ever go 120 plus?
Do you know what it is? I would, 2 reasons.
Yeah.
One, Josh, if you're watching this, to give Josh a chance to shine.
And we're going to have to get Josh on now to clap back at him.
Probably if I'm rinsing one, literally just for a challenge. I wouldn't, so I wouldn't go crazy. I'd probably weigh like 125 or whatever. Just see what I can do, like not having to cut air at all, and see how I compare to the big boys. I do think we do need one more weight class. I think. I think I was speaking to Liz as well about this, about having an under 93 for women and an under 140 for men.
Definitely.
Just one more weight class, just
because 120 plus.
Once you go 120 plus, bro,
you're competing against someone who's 200 kilos.
You've got to go to Jesus level. But all of them, it's like they go super heavy, then they have to drop down for health reasons, and it's just. And all big boys have the same problem. You can't grip the deadlift.
Can't tie your laces.
Can't walk up the stairs. Can't see your dick. Bro, I have that problem at 110.
I was actually speaking to Josh about this. We're talking about like yeah, so at one point I can't see it. It's just
where you Josh has to go on. Josh has to go on.
No, we're talking about like a god tier build of a 120 plus, like just be 6'5". Just,
like Thor or something.
Yeah.
Like
I saw him yesterday actually.
Yeah?
He's a massive guy.
Bro, crazy. Some of the people walking around the Arnold.
Thor was there?
Yeah.
Really?
I think it was him. Oh no! Terry Holland, not Tor. Terry Holland.
Who was that?
Terry, he pulls like 4 something. 6'5".
Who did we see today? Tom?
Tom Stoltman. The
Stoltman brothers, were they there?
Yeah. Well, only one of them.
Oh, I saw Mark Felix as well. They're all just humongous
huge
people.
We saw Ronnie Coleman in Nando's.
We saw
Ronnie Coleman in Nando's. We were getting our order, and there was a guy who was like in a chair, and we were like,
we recognized the back of his head.
No way.
I went to the bathroom, and I came back because he had a Panada jumper on, do you know, like the gym company, and I was like, oh, that's like interesting. I wonder if he works for them. I wonder if he trains. He's in a wheelchair. Like, I wonder if he does he do like upper body? Can he train lower body? And I was just, my mind was running rampant. I was like, oh, that's intriguing. Came back out, and they're like, Ronnie Coleman's over there, and I was like, what the where?
That's so insane. Can he walk?
I think so. Oh, okay. I think so. I don't know.
There's wheels on the chair, so I don't know.
I know, but like his hips are so, like his hips are man destroyed.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, that was probably the highlight of my whole weekend. Never mind, listen. Seeing Ronnie in the
She didn't move 800 sweet ass pounds.
solid
Yeah,
ass pound.
solid ass pound.
Oh, okay. Very good. Is there anything there that jumps out at you?
I feel like you pointed out to one.
Yeah, you're gonna have to ask it then.
Oh god.
What, this one?
Which one? No, that okay.
What?
He wants to know, would you ever play basketball?
Oh my days. See, you guys are asking all the right questions.
Yeah?
I've got another story. So
Then yeah, it was me. Yeah.
the day before I left to come here,
Yeah.
we were watching a basketball game
Yeah.
as our uni had a game after everyone was just chilling, messing about. I was like just chatting absolute shit because my friends were gassing me. I was like, I was like, let's 1v1 right now. I'll smoke anyone. Da, da, da. They were like, I swear to 3 people, like, I'll give you £50, each of them £50 if you can dunk. Bear in mind, this is 10-foot rim proper. I'm 120, I'm thinking I can't get up there. I was like, cool, let me test. I jumped, like I barely grazed the rim. I'm like, cool. I was like, I wasn't doing it properly. I was just fucking about, took a ball, walked up to the rim, just launched up and I just slammed it in. I believe I could go NBA.
So do I.
Me and LeBron James.
You, bro.
No, okay. At one of the events, like the My Protein event, we're in like a warehouse gym, and like the roof, there's like a girder supporting the roof. This guy just jumps up and smacks the girder on the roof, right? And everyone else is trying to jump up and try it, and they're like that far away.
I think you do it like 3 times. I have to record it.
Bro's just hanging from the roof, like.
Man.
Oh,
I'm ready to go. And NBA's watching this.
Yeah.
Lakers, reach out. Speak to my agent.
And have you ever
Speak to
played
James Adcock.
James will sort it out.
Elevate coaching or something? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right. So there's one that is interesting to me because you're so like successful so early on.
Oh, yes.
What keeps you motivated? If you've already like won world championships, European championships, you could very well like win junior worlds in your first year. What is exciting for you when you're already at the top? Because for us, for example, just to like preamble, we're like what's motivating for us is to just keep climbing that mountain and getting better and better and better and better. When you're so early on at the pinnacle, what keeps you going? What is exciting for you?
2 things. So firstly, the pressure and the need to stay at the top. Obviously, not to the point it's like it will become unhealthy, but like I love the fact that people message me, oh, I can't wait to see what you're gonna do, and that's put on a perform. I love that pressure. Like I need that to do well. And then secondly, I would say I was low key like starting to like feel like obviously it was still gonna be a challenge. I was like, oh, like what's coming? Rondell, Bob, all these guys coming. Weed, all these guys coming. It's like I'm so excited for what's gonna happen. I'm like, now I can't say. Obviously, I back myself. I can't say absolutely first. Oh, I'm gonna win. Weed's come. I love that. And obviously, long time is like getting to Sheffield's and like winning there. So like, just new competitors all the time. Just having new like challenges to overcome. It's so to other people be like, oh, like I just want to get. It's so exciting to just know that you have to reach another level again.
That's cool.
Like, and I love. Some people think it's. I love comparing myself to like top of the level. So like today, Mo competed. I was looking at his task like 9:37. Okay. Fingers crossed. Obviously, I got Nats next week. He pulled 380. If I go that, I'm going 380.5 just to take it. You know what I mean? But like, I just love comparing and just keep climbing.
And is there anyone in particular you have your eyes on?
So obviously, finding out Weezer's coming over just excites me. I sometimes I just stop on his page and just.
Yeah, for real. I like that.
I don't believe in chasing numbers. I don't.
Oh,
I don't.
This guy, man.
But open deadlift fold record. I want to see what it. So obviously, Indy's competing tomorrow. See what he'll push that to.
Yeah. What do you think?
Well, I found out he actually does deadlift only days. So obviously, I think he's gonna like 4. Sanchez went 411 today, didn't he?
Yeah.
I reckon he'll go 411.
Yeah?
Yeah, try it.
Is that the biggest stuff yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
So
huge.
do that, and then
Do you think you could take that? Not right now.
me, not right now, but yeah. I give myself.
As a junior?
I want to do it as a
Biggest
junior.
as a
I want, my biggest goal right now is to get, not even, it doesn't got to be a proper invite, a wild card. If I get a proper, that's still not my objective. I need a wild card invite to Sheffield's to break the deadlift world record. That's dream.
Nuts. Because that was a big question as well. A few people asked. They're asking when are you going to be at Sheffield?
It's 2
Imagine
years.
people asking you out when you're 19. When you're going to be at the very, very top of the thing.
I'm
Crazy.
excited for that. That would be like obviously Bob's gonna make that like near enough impossible. But he love a challenge.
I like that mindset. Bob's not 19.
Yeah, Bob's not 19. I'm thinking that, man. Yeah.
You have so much ahead of you. That's
True. I'm
That's
excited.
very, very
But I'm also, I hope I stay 120.
yeah.
Because obviously, like, get older, muscle maturity. I'm not like the biggest guy. I'd probably have to cut down and rebuild again, just because I could see myself getting like
too big for the class.
Yeah,
and then,
but I don't want that.
would you ever go back down to 105?
If you, like you said, if you kind of amputate from the knee down, maybe on both legs,
Get
and then
into
you make your
Paralympics,
own,
You
make your own
make your
feet.
knee sleeves.
I don't see why I would. It'd probably just
Yeah.
be dangerous, really.
Yeah.
Get like
Tough.
try lift as much.
You're quite
just go-
tall for
yeah,
105,
just
yeah.
for the pictures though. Then we
You'd
can
be
take
shredded,
it.
man.
Let's go back down to 105s. My protein shoots.
Yeah.
And they'll see who's
We do
plus
that
size
for
then.
1 month. Yeah. Man, I'll be with you. I'm going. That's my plan. Is to go back down to 105.
What?
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure. Like you're like 4 inches taller than me. So the plan was to come up, try build enough muscle, and then go back down.
You know what really set him off? When we went to Budapest, he fell through the bed.
Bro, did you hear about that story?
No, you
yeah, I was too heavy, too fat. I broke the bed.
He woke up during the night because he was like beneath the bed frame. Like,
So basically, I rolled over the night and I just heard like a big crack, and I was like, "That's not good." And I was like, "Okay, just don't move." And I stayed still, and then I fell back asleep again. And then the next thing, it was just like bang, 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 and I fell through the bed. I was like, "This, what the fuck is going on?"
You know, when people ask like, "What's your fattest moment?" That's
What's your fattest moment?
Oh, I've got another. Oh my god, this
bang.
story
This is the best
is
podcast.
actually like I think the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
It was like I remember I looked in the mirror. I was like, I'm fat. So
Yeah.
my aunt, I went out. My auntie got me Domino's pizza.
Yeah.
She got me and my sister to share one, and my other brother to have one. Come home, didn't tell them. That cool. So 2 large Domino's pizzas. My parents went out. They got KFC.
wait,
And
you
then
ate the 2 Domino's large pizzas?
I'm gonna explain the whole cool. So, 12 piece. 12, no, 8 was it? 12 piece, yeah, of chicken, yeah. So 12 like drumsticks, breast, all of that. So I've poured that out, and you know those my frozen chips. You see 2 kg. I've put half in the air fryer, half in the oven. Made it out. In my mind, to be fair, to be honest with me, this started out as I'm preparing food for my family. I don't know. I'm being honest. I'm preparing food for everyone. Cool.
For the whole neighborhood.
You're like, I'm so good, I'm so nice. Oh, they're gonna love me. Okay.
I slapped on Avatar, the first Avatar. I love that movie.
Yeah.
Before I realised what's happened, the food is gone. Like, if I'm honest.
Understandably.
No, but
You know what I mean?
but I
Avatar
like
is so
I,
long.
do you know? I
Avatar is so
I
fucking
actually
long.
promise you, I didn't mean to finish it.
Obviously.
So I'm watching a movie. I'm chilling. I'm like,
Yeah.
I've finished it. I'm like, fuck, but I can't do anything.
2,800 calories.
That day was the
One of the
bro.
pizzas.
For breakfast.
Bear in mind, like this. Actually, I'm sat in the dark, just like munching. I swear to you, I'm not making. I just hear a slow clap. Yeah. My mum walks in. She claps. Yeah. She just said. I remember she just said, "Well done," and I'm thinking, "What's up? I've eaten everything."
No, family.
And she's just like, what have you done? Like, what have
I
you
was in a trance.
And
a
I was
food
just like,
trance.
I remember
Sometimes I go
she prayed for me. She was like, "This is gluttony. Like, this is bad. Like, you've actually got a problem." I actually think I cried at her. I was like, "I'm fat." I'm like,
When was this?
"This was last year."
When? Last week.
This was last year. It wasn't
That's
long
when he was
ago.
123.
It was recent, and I was like, fuck. And I was hungry again the same day, but obviously I wasn't allowed to. Yeah, I was. No, there was
Bro,
no
the
way.
toilet wouldn't
There's
let
no
you
way
eat
I'd go back
again.
in the kitchen. But that was probably my fattest moment.
Incredible.
That's hilarious.
That's impressive.
That's a great story.
impressed.
Some other questions about interests outside of training.
So we know obviously what you do in college.
Yeah.
Um,
Do you have anything else? Any hobbies? Any passions?
Anything you're nerdy about?
yeah.
Yeah.
So, I like baking. So I like baking red velvet cupcakes.
Is he having a song?
That's
or is he-
adorable.
No, like genuinely, like I love making them, and I like
do you?
like experiment with the icing and everything. Like,
Do you do like art on it?
I try to,
Yeah.
but I'm heavy-handed, so it's always rubbish. But My friends tell me
that's
it's
the
good.
What's the best art that you've made? What's a go-to? Say if you're feeling like, you know, just classic red velvet.
I'll do like a little like I call it a Cinderella, but it's not, but it is.
Swirlies. Like,
Yeah, it's just swirlies.
swirls. I like
But
that.
I'm really good at it. I am.
And how'd you get into that?
To feed my fat tendencies. Sweet.
How
Obviously,
often?
cheesecake in the morning is
Did you make that?
no. I want to learn how to make that actually. I like cooking in general.
Okay.
I don't know. I just like making food to eat. Yeah, to sustain.
Like chicken nuggets and stuff.
I actually made my own chicken nugget once.
Really?
Yeah?
No,
What's the process of doing that?
it's disgusting.
You use
Chicken.
breadcrumbs.
Flour, egg, breadcrumbs.
But I didn't use
Egg,
chicken.
Made
So
chicken
what's
nugget
a
without
chicken nugget, bro?
I
Chicken nugget without
thought
chicken.
no, I thought you meant to use like cartilage of like bone, like the meat, like because I watched like a documentary. That's what they use. So I wanted to be authentic. It was horrendous.
Authentic chicken nugget.
So
man.
bones and cartilage.
I'll sell them though. If people want me to sell them, I'll sell them.
Oh, that is nuts. In fairness, though, that's probably what's in chicken.
Yeah,
That's what
I
it's
watched the
McDonald's
documentary. Like
chicken
it's
nuggets.
horrendous. It's the stuff in it is poor.
Yeah.
You shouldn't eat them, guys.
It's the
Don't eat them.
leftovers.
So he said, "This is absolutely disgusting. Let me get the bones and cartilage."
Yeah, just stand on business about it. If I'm gonna eat, at least I'm gonna know I'm eating.
That's
Okay.
impressive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any other cooking, training?
Yeah.
I always find that like
Bioengineering.
Yeah, that like just like the para athletes bit especially. I've always found that interesting. I like cars, but
Really?
repair of cars. I don't know. It's weird. Like I like seeing people repair cars, like learning how to repair cars.
interesting.
I don't know. It's just I try to get nerdy, but I'm still learning.
Very good. Do you drive?
Huh?
Do you drive?
Illegal or illegal?
Whoa.
No, I'm joking. No, I
Where's
don't.
Listers? Listers, you can jump in on this guy.
I don't drive yet. After Nats, I'm gonna like
Yeah,
actually
get
do
your,
it.
get
Yeah,
your
yeah,
license. Yeah, for the podcast. He doesn't drive. Let's just say that.
Yeah, no, he
You
doesn't.
guys need lifters. Yeah.
Can't drive.
I was finding it an interesting question though, like about do you have other hobbies outside of lifting? Because like I don't know, if someone played football and they like did one training session a week and played a match on the weekend, would you go to them and be like, yeah, but like, what else do you do? Do you have like other hobbies? Do you have real hobbies? Like,
Well, okay, so here's one, right?
man, okay, go.
You know, when you go to eat food,
Yeah.
do you go like open your phone, open YouTube, and watch something?
Yeah, I actually have I've had issues with
Oh.
I've had females in the past. No, just wait. No, just wait. Just wait. Like,
You don't need
they
to
want
listen
they
to
want to
this
talk to you. But, like
Talk to you.
I like genuinely. Even friends as well. I if I'm eating, you need to leave me alone to watch something. I physically can't eat my food if I'm not
important.
watching something.
Yeah.
And it can't. It used to be YouTube. I've grown out of that. It has to be Netflix now. I need
Really?
and I need to finish the episode. Even if the food's done.
That's tough.
Even if the food's done, I'm still
That's-
eating.
yeah,
Like,
that
until
gets me
that episode
stuck.
is finished, I'm eating. You
Man,
can't
you could
disturb
eat in
me.
5 or 10 minutes, and then it's an hour episode, and you're like, well, I can't stop.
Exactly. And you don't wash the plates as well. You've got to leave them there while
Well,
you're
obviously,
eating.
you're not moving. Yeah.
And then you wash it afterwards.
And what do you watch? Like, what are you watching? Is that half an hour shows? Is it?
So at the moment, I just finished Love Is Blind. I need to watch the reunion episode.
Okay.
That's
Bro,
a
What?
hilarious show.
all I could think of was you when I was watching that shit.
What I was watching something else. I like anime, so I watched.
I was gonna
We
ask
knew
that. I was gonna
to
ask
ask
that
that question.
Yeah.
Because we were like, I was thinking, what is he nerdy about? And like, so many lifters are nerdy about anime.
I am. I'm really bad.
What's the best anime?
Black Clover. So
You can
Black
say
Clover.
anything, I would have believed it. Like,
that's like my number one. He's got wings. I thought I could fly after. Like I genuinely, yeah.
And why do you like anime? What it is about anime that appeals to you?
I'm gonna sound like such a nerd.
Yeah,
but
so embrace
it's just so cool. No, that sounds too cool. But it's just so
hilarious.
it's
Hey,
just so cool. Isn't
I
it?
have superhero tattoos on my leg. So
Is it? You get them
Spider-Man,
out?
bro, obviously. Huh?
After.
Yeah, I'll show you that. Well, I mean, if we want to do it now, we're going to wait until...
And just pull them up from up here.
No, but I don't know. I just think it's just really cool. And like I like the animation style of it, and just like flashy stuff. Like I can't. Besides Love Is Blind, actually, I hate watching stuff that doesn't have action. But Love Is Blind is different. Yeah.
Why is it
Are
different?
you a romantic?
Huh?
Are you?
Why did he say it like that?
Yeah, I'm gonna be at your door with roses, boombox,
I like
playing.
that. Boombox.
I like that.
What did they play?
Do you make playlists for the lady? Like,
No.
He makes his Nats playlist.
To earn that, you
free
have to
tip.
be,
Yeah.
different.
Very good.
Okay, speaking of being romantic, this was something we answered on our last podcast. How do you tell someone that their knee sleeves stink? / that they stink.
All my days. I've been told. Oh, my days.
Okay.
No. At my school gym. Oh my days. And they don't know what powerlifting is as well.
So like, bro, what the fuck are these? And why are they dripping with sweat?
I'm not joking. That was basically what happened.
Who said it?
Some random guy in the gym. So I've opened my bag. Obviously, you see the advert. It's like, oh, you've gone nose blind. I've gone nose
We're
blind.
nose
So I
blind
didn't
for our
know
gym
it.
bags, absolutely.
Yeah.
So I've opened my gym bag. I'm just chilling. Someone's gone in my gym bag, brought them out, and then he's Scottish guy, short, bold. He's like proper haggis, like that type of guy, like proper like Is that offensive? Wait, is that offensive? That's not offensive. No, okay. Like proper, fucking like. I can't do that. I'm not gonna do that. Can't do the accent. He's like, who the fuck are these? This is bad. And then obviously, I'm not gonna say it's
you're not
me.
saying it's you.
I join the witch. I'm like, yeah, this stinks. These shit friends that I've got. Oh no, it's yours. What are you talking about? And then I was so embarrassed. Like it.
That you joined the witch hunt as well, and you're like, oh fuck. So
I took them home that day. I washed them. I was disgusted in myself. I have a video on TikTok. The water's just brown. Like it was nasty.
Yeah.
But if to someone else, you've just got to shame them.
really?
If someone told me like, oh, you need to, I'll just brush it. Yeah. You've got to like start crying, roll it like you stink. I actually saw a TikTok. It's like we should bring back pointing at people and going shame. I actually reckon that would work. Imagine your niece and someone's going shame. You stink. You're gonna wash it.
Bro, I'm never going back to the gym. This is my 13 dreams.
Wow. Wow.
So we'll let this be our final question. We'll wrap it up. We'll get some food. It's getting late. If James told you, if you use a squat plug, you'd add 20 kilos to your squat, would you?
How big? No, I need to know. That's a valid question.
Okay, widest, that big, and then when it plops in, it's that big.
20 kilos.
Yeah. So what's that? 340. That's gold medal world championships.
The people now I'm wearing it.
Yeah, it's up to you. I'd say when you turn around and walk off the platform, it
the tail on my shirt.
I mean, you used to look like a monster there. That's scary. Who's helping me put it in? No, I need to understand the logistics. James.
Andrew.
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'll do it, but it's not gay. But I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll do it then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Done deal. That's a wrap.
So we actually
You
brought
heard it here
something
first.
for you,
Gentlemen.
as for coming on the
gift.
podcast.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, I don't know how long that was. It was probably a bit over an hour. That
fun,
was probably the funniest podcast.
Yeah, that was very
I think
fun.
that we've
Really
ever done.
enjoyed that.
Thank you very much for coming on.
course. Happy
That was
to
an
be
absolute
here.
pleasure. You can plug your social media. Your
Are you laughing?
You can plug your social medias.
You can, let them know where they can find you and their...
Nojo Fitness on Instagram, Fitness Nojo on TikTok. Yeah.
Your new coaching endeavor.
Yeah, elevate.pl on Instagram as well if you want to be coached by me, James Adcock, or Nathan Gouveia. Best of the best in the industry. Besides Andrew and Listus. Do you coach?
Perfect, that's a wrap.
They've
They've heard our stuff too much.
This is the last
See you in
time
the
you see
next
him on the podcast. Next one.